Hey, folks, it's Dave here in Studio B. And, a package arrived today. Well, look at this. I put the package on me and I get now my dog's fur all over the place. Sorry about that. It's what happens when you have dogs. It still won't go away. Anyway, so I got a package here. And let's see what we get in here today. It came pretty quick. I was kind of surprised. So we're going to do this here. And then let's do this. And we'll swap it up. And let's see. Let's see what we got here. In fact, we might even make this like really, really big. Alrighty, so you know the white box is going to be something good. Anytime you get a white box, it's usually a bundle of joy, if you will. Alrighty. I hope this is for me. I hope it's not like for my wife or anything like that, but let's see what we got. Alrighty. So we got some boxes. We have got some boxes here. And I'll have the receipt off to the side over here. Alrighty, so that is that. And let's see what we have for boxes. Yes, we have one, we have two, and we have three. So, and we have a bunch of envelopes as well. So we'll be getting to these later. And let's see what we have. Which way do I want to go here? All right. Well, I guess we'll start with the big bundle. Alrighty, and that is this right here. Yep, you knew it. You knew this was going to happen, right? Was there any doubt? Was there any doubt in anyone's mind that we were going to be getting the 1985 football cards? The only issue now is that the 77's available. Yeah, I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait for that one. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. I only get a little bit of time before I got to go to work tonight, and then that's how I pay for all this stuff. One more. There we go. And let's see. Let's see what's in the box. Alrighty. And we have I like this little thing here. It's kind of funny. It kind of holds everything in place. I should probably hang on to that. All right. Well, let's see who's here for teams. So we have Atlanta right off the bat. We don't care about Atlanta. Does anybody really care about Atlanta? I don't think so. I hate when the cards do this. All right, let's just take them out so I can get them all. All right, who's the pain? Who is the pain here? It's going to be Eddie Edwards from Cincinnati is going to be my pain in the neck here. Okay. So this is what we got, at least to start with here. So we have the Atlanta team here that we probably won't do much with Atlanta. I'm not a big Atlanta guy. So I think who we have here that I would really know. Ken Weisenhunt. I think I've heard Ken Weisenhunt. So, and we have Buffalo here in '85. Pete Metzelaars. There's a lot of guys in here. Bruce Smith. Yeah, so Buffalo was decent in '85, I think. Weren't they? Weren't they? I don't know. Then we have Chicago. Oh, that's the team we want, right? Is that the team we want to see? It's the Bears. So yeah. So this is the team. This is the team that everybody came to see, right? This is the team that everybody came to see. So you got Anderson, Andrews, Becker, and some of these guys here. I got two Bufords here. Okay, he's a fullback and a fullback safety, so he must be some kind of a. Here's a punt return and a kick return. Kevin Butler, that was your field goal kicker. Cabral, not familiar with. Covert, don't know. Richard Dent. Yeah, we all know Richard Dent. Dave Duerson, Fensick, Frazier, Frederick. Steve Fuller was a quarterback. I don't know how much time Steve Fuller saw, but Willie Galt. That's another one that we all should know. Willie Galt. Gale, Dennis Gentry, Dan Hampton. Yeah, no wonder why they won the Super Bowl, right? Tyrone Keys, Menes, Margaram, Wilbur Marshall. Boy, I tell you, these guys are loaded. McKinnon, McMahon, Jim McMahon. So in a 66, he's got a 2 and a 3. Whoa, he's not throwing a ton of touchdown passes. No ones on his card. Michael, Emery Moorhead, Morrissey, Sweetness. Take a look at that card. So on a run, he goes to the K column, K column, K column. Yeah, this is going to be a fun team to play. The Fridge. Oh, he's rated for fullback too. How about that? The Fridge is rated for the fullback. Yeah, Phillips, Richardson. I'm going to have to run the Fridge. You know I am. Sanders, Singletary. That was Thomas Sanders, Singletary, Suey, Taylor, and we're running down the bottom here. Tom Zach, backup quarterback, and Van Horn, and Whiter. Oh, still a few more. Oh, look at that. All the W's. That is your Bears. That is the Bears. So interesting here. So this is box number 1. So I'll just slide these back into the box. I'm not going to go through everybody because there's a handful of things to go over here. Dallas 85, Danny White, still quarterback. That's kind of neat. So I got a lot of guys here. So let me put these back in the order it was received. So we have Dallas, Green Bay, Cleveland, Kevin Mack. Sometimes it's fun just kind of scroll through these. Ozzie Newsome. Oh, Cleveland's going to be fun to play. Cleveland's going to have a good time. Green Bay, Bostic, Brown, Drury, Indianapolis. Oh, that's right. They were in Indianapolis at that point. Pulled right up to Ray Guy, right? Ray Guy of the Raiders. So that should be pretty good. Brad Van Pelt to Los Angeles. A few guys here, Leroy Irvin. So, yeah, 85 should be fun. Should be fun. All right, so let's open up our second box. So I have this upside down, by the way. Stupid Dave put it in upside down. That's all right. Unboxing is supposed to be a fun time, a joyous time. So let's see what's in this one here. McMahon was injured half the time. They ran and they stopped the run and created turnovers. Yeah, that defense was something else. It's going to be interesting to see what's going on with that defense, right? Now, that Raiders team, that's the Raiders team that the Patriots beat in L.A. I remember watching that whole game and being shocked that the Patriots pulled that out on the road. So we got more of the Los Angeles team. Well, the last couple of guys, actually, and then it goes right into Miami. Was it Marino? Lee. There he is. Super Dan. Oh, he doesn't have a 1 either. 66 is a 2. 11 is a 3. Interesting. Interesting that he does not have any 1s on his card. Yeah, this is the other team I want to see as we pull them out. So we get some Minnesota, and then we're going to get to the other Super Bowl team. Yep, there we go. All right, so here's Minnesota. Marcus Allen was great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this season. I really am. All right, so let's see. Where's the end of the Patriots here? Take a look at the Patriots. Creepers. Any more W's? Oh, Morton Anderson right away. That's going to be a fun one, too. Morton Anderson getting in some kicks. All right, so here's Julius Adams. Remember him? Donnie Blackman. Bowman, I don't remember. Pete Brock, the center. Camarillo was your punter. Raymond Claiborne. I think he returned some kicks, too, I think. Tony Collins, the halfback. Condon. Creswell. Lynn Dawson. He never really blossomed. He was supposed to be really good, and he just wasn't. Yeah, I'm not really an Eason guy. I was a Grogan guy, but Eason got him there. The barefoot kicker, Tony Franklin. Always got two of them here. What's up with that? Oh, is that a punter? So he's a punt card and a kick card. Okay. Irving Fryer. He was another fantastic receiver. Steve Grogan. Yeah, he was one of my I grew up with Grogan, so I mean, I can't get mad at him. John Hog Hanna. Craig James, another good runner. Roland James, the safety. Cedric Jones. Ronnie Lepet, another good cornerback. Fred Marion. They had a good defense on this team. Larry McGrew, the linebacker. McSwain, I think he was a safety. Stanley Steamer. Stanley Morgan. Stanley Steamer back there. Guy Morris. Steve Nelson. Love Steve Nelson. I think everybody loves Steve Nelson. I think so. Art Plunkett. Derek Ramsey, I think he was a tight end. Reynolds, a linebacker. Sims was an end. Steven Starring, another receiver. Mosey Tutupu, fullback. Thomas on the defense. Tippett, another linebacker. Garen Veris on the outside. Robert Weathers, another halfback. And a lot of Williams on this team. Guard Wooten. And then we're back to Julius Adams. So there's our Patriot team here. Pat's a terrific, healthy backfield. Yeah, they did. So is anybody else here I want to take a look at here while I got the cards out? Because I got one more box to go through. So we look at the Jets. No, not going to look at the Jets. But anyway, so that is two boxes here. 1985. Now, this is the other box. This is the mystery box. This is one that nobody had any idea what I was doing. And I didn't tell anybody about this one either. All righty. So, I'm going to hide this over here so you can't see what it is. All righty. So, what is, anybody care to guess that hasn't seen this yet, what the mystery season is? Anybody want to guess what the mystery season is? And I got to scroll. I'm on Baseball Reference right now, going into that season. I'm going to tell you why I chose this season. Any guesses? We have some people here watching today. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. I'm going to let you guys guess what this is before we go and take a look at it. And I will say it's way, way out of my comfort zone. All righty. Drum roll, please. I have 79, Bernie. I do have 79. In fact, I just pulled out 79 because I'm going to be playing my playoffs, and I'm going to go the AL series with APA. So I got California and Baltimore. 2004, almost. 41 is closer. No, Cleveland baseball fan is almost right on the nose. Almost on the nose with that one. You guys are close. You guys are close. All right, here we go. It is, and I know why I got it, but I don't know why I got it either. 1915. And I'll tell you why I got 1915. Because supposedly it's not only American and national, okay? Supposedly it's also the Federal League. So I want to play the Red Sox, the Phillies, and the Chicago Whales. All righty, because those are the three winning teams. And I thought it would be fun to have those three teams play. So the Sox took the AL, and they played the Phillies, but nobody played the Whales. They were their own little thing. The Federal League was their own thing. So I'm going to play the Whales. I got the Kansas City Packers, the Buffalo Blues. I have all these crazy teams. You know me. I love my crazy teams. And so we're going to have the Whales. Let's see how the Whales can do by playing some of the big boys. All righty. So it's going to be, the Federal League. Yeah. So let's see what we have here. So we have Boston American. All righty, Chicago American. Let's go through the list here. We're gonna find out. So we have Cleveland, Detroit, New York A. I'm still in New York. New York A. And then we have Philadelphia A. So we're still going here. Let me maximize that again so we can see what's going on here. All right, so I'm still in the A's over here. Now, is Washington National American here? So we got the American League here. So Washington Nationals, I play the Nationals too. They're in the American League. All right, so we have the Washington Nationals here. Okay, so we're almost done with Washington. Okay, so this is the American League. So we have the American League over here. So we have starting with Boston and then right through. So now we have the National League. And so that's going to be Boston of the National League too. And let's see who is in that. So we have the Boston Red Sox in the American and the Boston Braves in the National. So this would be the Boston Braves. And that's where the Dodgers and the Cubs and the Pirates, a lot of the National League teams of today are in this one here. Oh, what happened? What happened here? Oh, what happened? Oh, let me try this again. Some reason it died on me. All right, let's swap that. There we go. All righty. So that's back now. And so this is National League. Dick Crutcher. I love the names. Nubby Barnes. You know, Physic Ted Cather. Gino. Zip Collins. I love the names. Bash Compton. I mean, Joe Conley. That's pretty boring, Joe. Come on. Dick Crutcher. He crushes. Dick is a crusher. Iron Davis. Another Dick Egan here. Crab Everts. Oh, come on. Salita Tom. These nicknames are just fantastic, aren't they? Alrighty, so this is more National League stuff here. So we got Chicago and Cincinnati and the New York national team. What was the New York team? That was the Giants, right? So the New York Giants. So this is more National League over here. And now we got Philly, Milt Stock and Doc Johnson of Pittsburgh. Now we're into St. Louis. So we have Dutch Lamelin, St. Louis. This is where the Apple cards come in handy, is that they have all the nicknames on here, which I wasn't crazy about at first. And you know the video I did, I wasn't crazy about them at first. But then after I got going, I was like, you know something? I'm really enjoying these nicknames. And they're even better here on these old cards. And VL says he's played so much baseball. He knows all these names. Fantastic. All right, so let's get to the Federal League. This is where I want to be. So let's take a look at the team. So this is the American, and this is the National, and this is now the Federal League. This is one of the reasons I got this one here. And when they advertised that the Federal League was in here, this is what I wanted to do. So it looks like it's the Baltimore Terrapins, and they were terrible. The terrible Terrapins, 47 and 107. So I might have to bring these for JT Hetrick. He's coming to Digital to DiceCon. By the way, tickets went on sale for Digital to DiceCon. So get them now. Between now and Christmas, it's only $65. You know, and a few people already got their tickets. So JT Hetrick will be there. Told them bring some stories. So we have Baltimore here: Vern Duncan, Jim Hickman, Kirkpatrick, Yip Owens. Come on. How can you? Jack Quinn, Greenfield Jimmy. James Greenfield Jimmy. We are going to be playing some Greenfield Jimmy here on the channel. Swasina. Hey, come on. This is unbelievable. Guy Zinn. All righty. So that looks like it's going to be, that's the Baltimore team. Okay, so there's Baltimore. So now we move on to, there's a Brooklyn team in here. Brooklyn Tip Tops. They are the Tip Tops. They come in. The Tip Tops were in 7th place out of 8. So that's last place. and this is 7th place. So we got a lot of bad teams. The APA cards, what was this set? The 1915 set with all 3 leagues was $80. It was $80. So this whole set here for baseball was $80. The football is more expensive, more cards, more players, more teams. So this is Brooklyn now. Jim Blue Jacket. Jim Delahanty. Cy Falkenberg. Lee McGee. Oh, we got to play Lee McGee. It just sounds so good. Oh, Frank Elmer, the piano mover Smith. You just got to love it. I mean, how many of you guys have a guy named Piano Mover? I might have to start using that. That's got to be my nickname for somebody, Piano Mover, right? Fred and Bill. Okay. Finn Wilson. Kind of cool. All righty. So that looks like we're wrapping up the Brooklyn team. Oh, no, we have a couple more. Wiltz is a pitcher. Oh, Wiltsy. And Wright from Brooklyn. Yep. So there's your Brooklyn team. So we have Baltimore and we have Brooklyn. Cy Falkenberg was one of the main pitchers of that league. Okay, cool. Well, that's what we're going to learn. We learned a lot about the Spiders. So now we're going to learn a lot about the 1915 Federal League. And yeah, YouTube is acting funny, by the way. You might have to refresh the page to get it to work because even I was watching people too. So YouTube has been funny for the last few weeks. It just, any of the content creators that are on here just having trouble streaming. All right, so this is the Buffalo Blues. Nice. Anybody here that stands out? Heavy Blair. Yeah, we get Heavy Blair. Prince Hal. Chase. So we're going to have to get some Prince Hal going on the channel. We'll get Tom and Bob and Clyde. Nothing too impressive here so far. Russ. Eddie Gagnier. Circus Solly Hoffman. That is pretty cool. Circus Solly Hoffman. And Gino Crap. Oh, look at that. This guy is, what kind of a pitcher you think he is? Let's go to the bullpen. I'm going to bring out the crap. Baldy Loudon. Tex. I thought I said Tex. Tex McDonald. He's from Farmersville, Texas. You think that's what they got his name from? Benny Meyer. Roxy Roach. Al Schultz. This is all the Buffalo team still. Bob Smith. Art Watson. Coco Woodman. Coco Woodman. And Dell Young. Is that going to be it? No. Yes, that is. All right. Hang on one second here. Hang on one second. All right, so now we're going to get on to, I think this is Chicago. All righty, so let's see what we got next here. In another forum, did you see Marcus Heinzman OTB stepping? Somebody said that. Somebody said that. Alrighty, so this is Chicago. This is the team that I came to play. So we got Bailey, Beck, Ad Brennan, Three Finger Brown. Come on. Count Clemens, Mickey Doolin, Hartford Jack. He's not even from Hartford. He's from Illinois. Bill Fisher, Flack, Fritz, Charlie Hanford, Pee Wee Hauser, Hendricks, Jackson, Slats McDonald, Charlie Picas, Iron Mike, another Iron, Hans Rasmussen, Joe Tinker, Joe Tinker, Joe Weiss, Dutch Wilson, Tex Wistersill, Bunyan Zeter, and Dutch Zwilling. So that is Chicago. And who else do we have here? I got a new camera coming, so I don't have to keep hitting that top thing. That's such a pain in the neck. All righty, so then we have, all right, so this is Kansas City. This is the Packers, the Kansas City Packers. So when you're having your Black Friday show, Wednesday. So I posted on Facebook, I posted on Discord, I posted on wherever else, Patreon. I posted everywhere I could think of. So yeah, what you want to do is even post here if you want. I'll do a quick YouTube video probably tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, what everybody got, post so we can go over everything that we did. That's what we want to do. That's fine. Just post here. If you're on right after this one here, just post in the comments what you got. It's probably not in the chat because I won't see the chat, but in the comments. So we have Rube Adams, Stuart Black. This is Kansas City. I'm just kind of looking for cool names. Drummond Brown, Pop Chadbourne, Cullip, Easterly, Ensign Roth, Grover Gilmore. Grover Gilmore. That's what we have here. Gingras, Goodwin, Pep Goodwin, Harris, Pete Henning, Chief Johnson. There's always a chief, isn't there? There's always a chief. Let me make that bigger so we can see everything. Iron Duke Kenworthy. There's a lot of Iron Mike, Iron Dukes. Alex Main, Gene Packard. So it's Kansas City. This is the Kansas City Packers. So we have a Packard playing on pitching for the Packers. Johnny Rawlings, Al Shaw. Look at that. Firebrand Stovall. He's a first baseman. So cool there. So now let's see what we got. So there's only 8 teams. So there's 5 of the 8 teams. So now we have Newark, right? And this is going to be the Newark Pepper. All righty. We have Newark Pepper coming up here right now. And so we have pre-billiard, Corns Bradley, Chick Brandom, Vin Campbell, Jimmy Esmond, Hap Hune, Pot Laporte. Pot Laporte. We got the Deacon, McKechnie. And then we have Vic Mosley, Wabash George. I wonder if he was from Wabash. But Wabash George. We have Pratt. We got Bedford Bill from Bedford, Indiana. We have Bedford Bill here. And from Beaver, PA, we have Ted Reed. Rollback Roche. Germany Schaefer. Wasn't he was he in the Spiders League? It's only 15, 16 years. He might have been. Wait, when was he born? Germany Schaefer. 77. Yeah, he could have been. No. Wait, 1899. Yeah, he would have been 22. He might have been. Schaefer might have been in there. Then we have Shear, Seaton, Larry, Textor, Fred Troutman, Hack Warren, Lefty Whitehouse, and Gil Whitehouse. So we have a couple of Whitehouse boys on the Newark. What did we say they were? They were the Newark Pepper. So the Newark Pepper is in the league. So now we have 2 more teams left, and let's see what they are. And so it's going to be okay. So it looks like it's Pittsburgh here. As GGG comes by. Thanks for coming by. Alan Cybarger, Pepper Berghammer, Admiral Berry, Al Braithwood, Sandy Burke. So it's Sanford, so it's going to be Sandy Burke. Howie Kamnitz, Commie Comstock, Pudgy, they're going to call him Pudgy Delante, Hickory Dixon, Bunny Hearn, Charles Bunn, so they call him Bunny. That's pretty original. Ed Hawley, Kangaroo Jones. Oh, man, we got to get for Pittsburgh. Now, what was the Pittsburgh team? Pittsburgh was the Rebels. So this is the Pittsburgh Rebels, and we're going to have Kangaroo Jones in the outfield. I might have to go back and see if they have it. I was trying to play Apago today, and I got screwed up. So I wonder if they go back here to 1915 Federal League, and I'll have to play some Apago. Kelly, Cy Curlin, Baron Netzer. It is Elmer Ellsworth, the Baron Netzer. Big Ed. Is that Annie Lennox? No More I Love You. Jack Lewis. Leaping Mike Minoski. So he's in the outfield. So he's called Leaping Mike. Johnny, Mike. Oh, we got the Rebel here. So on the Rebels, we have Rebel Oaks. Ennis Telfair, Rebel Oaks. Paddy O'Connor, you think he's Irish? Cyrene. Clint Rogue. Jimmy Savage. And then a couple of just the regular names here. All right, so here's the last one coming up in the Federal League. It's for our 8 teams here in the Federal League. And, yeah, I do got to wrap this up because I got to go to work myself. So Babe Borton, the first baseman. Bridwell. Is it Bridwell? Yeah, Bridwell. Chapman. Doc Crandall. You always got to have a Doc. Oh, here we go. Big Dave Davenport. All right, so we got Big Dave Davenport. Charlie Deal. We got some guy named Drake. We got a groom. We got a bride and a groom. We got a Slick Hartley. Another guy, Tex, who's not from Texas. Ernie. We got a guy named Jones. LaRue Kirby. Dutch. We got another Dutch. We got a couple of Dutches in this league. Armando from Cuba. All righty. So we got a guy from Cuba playing on St. Louis. And what is the St. Louis team? St. Louis is the Terriers. So this is the St. Louis Federal Terriers. So you can see the little F here. So it's St. Louis Federal League. Yeah. No. Windy Miller. Look at that. Ward Taylor, Windy Miller. Oh, look at that. Gettysburg Eddie. That is an awesome name. From Gettysburg, PA, we got Gettysburg Eddie from St. Louis. Johnny Tobin, Bobby Vaughn, Jimmy Walsh, Doc Watson, and Ed Willett. That is something else. That really is. And that's just the Federal League. That's not even the other ones. So, yeah. Fun times here. That was fun. This is going to be fun. You know, I'm going to weave the Federal League into some of the other teams. I'll have a little championship between Boston, Philadelphia, and Chicago, Wales. We'll have some fun with that. And then we got to go back and find some names. We do. We got to go back to some of these names and just have some fun with these guys here and bring them to life like we brought the Spiders to life. I think it's going to be a fun time. So, yeah, so that is that. So I got... well, I turned off the other camera. But 1985 football, and then 1915 American League, Federal League, and National League for baseball. So we should have some fun times here playing some APA football and APA baseball. So anyway, well, that is that. Hope you enjoyed sitting here. Yes, I'm done singing Annie Lennox, that's for sure. So anyway, hey, I'm Dave from Studio B, and I got to go to the studio rink with freezing cold. So I got to put on all my warm stuff and get out of here in about 10 minutes and go freeze myself off so I can pay for some of this stuff. But anyway, hey, thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back with more unboxing. I know I got one more package coming in. We'll take a look at, and again, get in what you got. Put in the comments here. What did you get over Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so we can talk about it on our wrap-up show that we're recording Wednesday. So get it in the next day or two. I'm Dave. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.